All right, everybody, Steve Blair, REMAX Realty. I'm out here in McKinney, Texas. Actually, this community here is right off of 380 out here in McKinney. It's kind of tucked away, all kind of by itself a little bit. Anyway, the homes I'm looking at here are DRB Homes. I've never heard of DRB, but I keep getting an email about their homes, and I thought I'd come out here and take a look at them. So we're going to take a look at two different houses here. Both of them are the model homes. They're both two-story homes. And they're going to be these two. I'll turn the camera on so you can see them. So we're going to take a look at this model home there and this model home right here. And both of these are two-story homes. And from talking to the sales rep, their high-demand homes are their two-story homes, not their one-story. So that's kind of odd. But again, they're selling more of the two-story than the one-story. They do have 4 one-story homes available. They're smaller than these. Again, the first house we're going to look at is the this white one right here behind me. And that one is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2650 square feet. The one next to it is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 3050 square feet. So let's go inside and take a look. This is the first house we're going to take a look at. This is one of their model homes. It's this one right here behind me. Kind of a bad angle there, but anyway, this one here is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2,650 square feet. So let's go take a look. All right, kind of cool tile. Not your standard just plain Jane tile. It's kind of nice. I like that. So this is going to be your half bath, obviously, which comes right into your dining. And I do like the fact that this builder does have a separate space from living and dining. It's not all just rolled into one. And also like the fact that these aren't just plain walls. They have a little bit of accent to them, which is nice. Does have a gas cooktop. And if you watched any of my other videos, you do know that I like the single bowl sink in the kitchen, not that little divider in the middle, which makes it difficult to do your dishes. It's kind of cool. I like this. Got this other space right over here, countertop space by your refrigerator. They've got the same tile on the laundry that they had in the half bath. That's kind of nice. I like the shelving here you have here in the laundry. I do like this little mud room space. So those rainy days like we're about to have in the next couple days, you can just kick your shoes off here. That way you're not tracking mud or water through the house, which is nice. And I believe this is going to be their pantry. So pretty good sized pantry. Plenty of space there. Nice. You got quite a bit of countertop space. Join here on the island, right there by the stove, and then right over here by next to this refrigerator. The nice high ceilings. All right, so let's step into the primary bedroom. Yeah, good size space. Plenty of room for your, as you can see, plenty of room for your bed, 2 nightstands. You got the little space right here at the end of your bed where you want to put a couple of chairs. You can do that. And I like the fact that not everything is just plain white. They've got some color in this place. I like the fact that you've got dark colored tile floors. A little swirl in the countertops here. You got a double vanity sink. I like the shower. I like the fact they've got the little bench in the shower. And again, like another video I shot, I do like the fact that you have this step down in the shower. Again, I don't know why I liked it, but I do. Take a look at the closet. Ooh, good sized closet. Yeah, plenty of storage in here. Clothes, shoes. You can use this for towels if you wanted to. But they do have this little closet as well. All right, so that's going to be your view from upstairs. You're looking over. So let's head upstairs and take a look and see what they got. All right, you come upstairs, you've got this space right here. This is a nice little layout. It's a good sized space. Well, you could turn this into a game room, study, media room, whatever you want. This is nice. Nice little sitting space. Good sized bedroom here. Check out the closet. Oh wow, that's a long closet. Not sure if you can really tell how big this is, but this is a good sized closet. Nice. Single vanity sink in here. And again, I like the fact that it didn't do just plain white tile in the shower. A little bit of design to it, which is nice. All right, so you got another bedroom here. Okay, a little smaller closet, but still, it'll serve its purpose. Here's the other bathroom. Again, single vanity sink in the bathroom. That's a bright tile. That's pretty bright. Pretty though. And here we are in the last bedroom. And we'll check out the closet here as well. Yeah, it's about like the other one we just looked at. It's not a very big closet, but still. It's going to serve its purpose. All right, here's this area again. Again, this is a pretty good sized space up here. You can do pretty much whatever you want up here. This is nice. Here's your view from upstairs, looking down. All right, this is nice. All right, let's go check out the patio. All right, they got a nice little patio cover space right here. Not a bad size. I'll give you a different angle on it. It's a pretty good size. And again, this is the model home. So this lot may be a little bigger than, these are 50-foot lots. I believe that's what he said. They do have 40-foot lots and 50-foot lots. And that's their other model home next door. We're going to take a look at that one here in a second. But it's pretty awesome. This grass is already this green. All right, again, this house was a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2650 square feet. And as far as the pricing on this one, again, this is the model home. To have this house here, they start in the 380s on this one here. It's a good looking house. It's a good size house too. So yeah, we're going to go next door, take a look at the other one. The house we're going to look at next door, again, that's their model home. That one's going to be a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 3,050 square feet. And the price on that one starts in the 430s. And again, these two here on 50-foot lots. So let's go next door and take a look at the next one. All right, we're going to head next door, look at this, the other model home. I'll turn the camera around so you can see it. So this is going to be the one we take a look at here. Again, this was a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 3,050 square feet. And this one starts in 433. And as you can see here, this is the Rosewood floor plan. And as you come up, you do have this small little porch sitting space right here. So you could put a couple chairs if you wanted to out here, just kind of enjoy the nice breeze like it is today. But let's go inside and take a look. All right, so you got that nice office space right there when you come in. You've got your half bath when you come in the front door. Here's your laundry. And this is a good sized laundry room. And look at this. They're not wasting any space. You've got room under there for storage if you'd like, so that's nice. But you got to take a look at this closet, which goes to the primary bedroom and also comes right here to the laundry room. So pretty convenient when you need to do laundry. You can just go right straight to it. You don't have to walk all the way through the house to do it. But this is a good sized closet. Look at this. Very nice. Look at the size of that island. That is huge. Very nice. Plenty of countertop space. Again, you've got the gas burners. And again, the single bowl sink in the kitchen, which I just love. You got your separate dining area. This one here does have an electric fireplace, so check that out. That's pretty cool. Around the corner is going to be the primary bedroom. Again, plenty of space to, yeah, just like the last house we just looked at. You get that space at the end of the bed where you can put the little seat there to sit down and put your shoes on, whatever. All right, so this one here does have a separate tub and shower, and like the last one we looked at, just had the shower. You've got a double vanity sink here, and these are actually separated, so that way you're definitely not going to be bumping into each other. And again, you got the bench seating there in the shower. And here's that closet space again we just looked at just a second ago. Alright, so let's head upstairs. Now you'll notice the difference on this one is the last one is the stairs on the other one had carpet, whereas this one does not have carpet. So if you're the type of person that doesn't want carpet, the only carpet I'm seeing is just upstairs. Again, you've got this large landing area when you come upstairs. Game room, media room, TV room, whatever you want to make it. This is very nicely laid out. Very nice. And you got a full bathroom here. Really nice. This is a good size room. Pretty good size room for a guest room. Or if you're the lucky child that gets this room and gets your own bathroom, that's nice. Let's take a look at the closets. All right, like the last one, not very big, but still very functional. Down the hall, we've got 2 more bedrooms. Good night, these rooms are huge. Look at this. Can you imagine being a kid growing up in here? You got plenty of room. You can put a desk right there, do your homework, not even be bothered. Nice. Here's your closet. You got a pretty good size. Well, I wish I was a kid again. Another big room. All right, let's take a look at the closet. All right, not that big of a closet, but still very functional. And if you notice, like I noticed, I do love the black hardware throughout the house. Not the pretty much standard silver knobs that you see throughout most builders. And then here's your bathroom. Again, they like to go beyond just plain white like most builders do. They've got some color in here, which is really nice. Very nice. All right, so that concludes this tour out here. Again, this is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 3,050 square feet. This is the Rosewood floor plan for this builder. This home here starts at $433,000. Again, this is DRB Homes. I hadn't heard of this builder, but I keep getting emails from them to come take a look at their homes, and so here we are. Again, we're in McKinney. This is not too far right off of Highway 380. You are not far from downtown McKinney whatsoever. You're close to highways, you're close to shopping, you name it. This is really kind of off the beaten path out here, so that way you're not just right in the middle of all the traffic. So it's a great little quiet community out here. I've been out here before to look at a different builder, but this is a great looking community out here. If you have any questions about this home, this builder, this community, or any other home for that matter, don't hesitate to reach out. I'll keep my phone number right up top. Feel free to reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me a text, whatever. Be more than happy to answer your questions. Be more than happy to help you find your new house. You have a great day, everybody. Again, Steve Blair, REMAX Realty. Hope to find you a new home.